I'm about to explore the abandoned Frontier Town theme park. Yeah, I dressed up. I mean, why wouldn't you? I don't have to give an introduction to this place. You've probably all heard of it. If you haven't, then you obviously haven't Googled abandoned places in upstate New York, because this is the first result you get. It's the #1 abandoned place in upstate New York, excluding all the Catskills abandoned resorts. Frontier Town is #1 as far as obscure, weird abandoned places. And it looks like this will be the last Frontier, because they are building a new Frontier Town campground right over there. And abandoned Frontier Town is right over here. So there's a whole bunch of construction going on. They're building a whole new Frontier Town campground. So I assume they're going to demolish the abandoned Frontier Town. That's just an assumption. I don't know if that's a fact, but it would make sense, right? So yeah, there's a ton of construction. All these trails are actually closed. I'm going through the woods. So this might be the last opportunity to explore Frontier Town. So I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna go explore Frontier Town. See, look, this is new Frontier Town. Brand new Frontier Town that they haven't finished building yet. Old Frontier Town is through these woods. So if you wanna come to Old Frontier Town, you better make it quick, because it's not gonna be here for very long. I don't think they had TVs like that in the Wild West. Is this part of Frontier Town, or is this like a legitimate cabin? Like a legitimate abandoned cabin? Am I in Frontier Town, or am I in a cabin? I think this is just an old hunting camping cabin. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a really cramped spot for a sink. Like, there's a wall right there. They should have moved the sink down. Hard to do dishes in that sink. This is a tiny little upstairs. Oh, it's really cool though. I'd want to sleep up here if this were my cabin. Okay. So, hunting cabin, camping cabin, near Frontier Town, but this is not Frontier Town yet. Let's find more. Oh my God, it is. So cool, look at that. Ignore that. Stables. That's what these are. It's a creepy old bed. And horse stables. I hate to say it, but horse stables are boring. I want to see some genuine Frontier Town mayhem. And I think I'm coming up to some legit Frontier. You can hear all the construction going on. It's going on way over there on the other side of all that. So we should be safe over here, because nobody's driving down this road. Oh, is that the church? Oh my God, I wanted to see this so bad. This is all I wanted to see. Okay, I got to see the church. My life is complete. I've seen every single picture anyone has ever taken of it, and now I am about to do the same thing. For years, I've seen pictures of this church, and now I am here in front of it. I think I'm gonna cry. This is so cool. They better not tear this down. Oh my God, and look at that. It looks like Hagrid's house. I've said that about 5 different abandoned things I found, that it looks like Hagrid's house from Harry Potter, but this looks like Hagrid's house. This is the winner. I love this church so much. Let's go inside the church. Look at it. I don't even care that it's empty. It's just the greatest thing I've ever seen. It can be empty all it wants. Oh my God, I love it. Look, there's a little, like, not a stage, but like the altar, yeah. With the cross. Oh my God, the selfies. Oh, the selfies I'm going to take. Look at the door. I'm getting impressed by such basic things in here. Look at the rafters. They're like tree logs. Oh my God, I'm in heaven in this old church. Oh, that was a pun. I didn't even really think about it. I'm in heaven in this church. Look, you can see the old path before this place went abandoned. I love it so much. I had to turn the camera around because I actually want footage of me inside the church. I need video proof that I was in the Frontier Town Church. I'm on the altar. Look at that. Oh, look at it. Look at the ray of light. Look at it. Look at it. Look at ray of light. Divine intervention. Right there. Trying to grab it. Oh, that is the coolest thing ever. Oh. Everyone needs to come here. It's very difficult because of the construction, but you can find your way around it. This just shot to #1 on my favorite abandoned place I've ever found. It changes constantly. In about 5 minutes, it'll change to something else. The saloon down there maybe will be #1. But for right now in this moment, the church at Frontier Town with the cross is #1. Love it. Let's go find more. Let's go find my second #1 favorite spot. Oh, let's check out Hagrid's house. I keep stopping the camera to get pictures because this place is the best for pictures. Yeah, kind of the most overgrown theme park I've ever been to. I mean, I understand that all of these places are going to be empty inside, but I don't even care. Not much to see inside, but it's cool to see what they look like on the inside. But we're not going to find any fun little artifacts in most of these buildings. Those are long gone. But who knows, maybe we will. I'm pretty sure there's a piano in one of these buildings. That'll be cool. I am so glad I got to see this because it is amazing. Instead of Christmas decorations, I finally find Halloween. And then a grandfather clock? That's odd. Who would make a mold of a grandfather clock? Why would you need a mold of a grandfather clock? I guess that's just the magic of Frontier Town. Well, we're kind of blocked by this collapsed roof from seeing much more into this building, but it's still pretty cool. Ooh, very bad flooring. While I was taking a selfie, I jumped over a counter and my foot went right through the floor, much like what this floor looks like. And I did that twice. I kind of wish I had it on video. And I just did it again. I set up the camera to take a selfie right over here, and see that board right there? That's where I put my foot through the floor. It was lying flat. My foot went right through over there, flipped it up. So we'll just enjoy this room from afar and then move on to the next room. Oh, maybe not. Let's go around this way. Where I'm sure the floor isn't any better, but we can try. I'm going to fall right through and you're going to hear it. Ah, there it is. What? I love it. I love it so much. I can't even put it into words how much I love that piano. I mean, a piano in a Western town saloon, you really can't get any better than that. With these really badly painted murals on the wall. I was an art major, so I can critique them. But that is a thing of beauty. That is art. Especially the fact that it's all weathered and exposed and falling apart and abandoned. That would have been heart and soul if this thing actually had a tuning anytime in the recent future. I can't play the piano anyway. Ooh. This is where the cops come. The construction guys will be like, yeah, we hear some piano playing over at the old Frontier Town. Go arrest that guy. It's another goddamn urban explorer. Look, I can play the Bells of St. Mary. Look, I'm Don Music from Sesame Street. Mary had a little cow. Duck? Oh, I'll never get it, never get it, never get it, never get it. Only old people remember who that is. I didn't even notice it has the old saloon doors. At least one of them. I heard you was looking for me, Black Bart. I challenge you to a draw. Yeah, I brought props. Again, why wouldn't you? I am the lamest person on earth. Okay, now I'm gonna get the cops called on me. Yeah, I brought a cap gun. I'm surprised they still make these things, with caps and everything. See? Of course, they're now bright orange, which kind of defeats the purpose, but always bring props. I guess we're in ye old kitchen. There's the deep fryer for some Frontier French fries, featuring my favorite type of switch. Oh, look, there's like basketball stickers. I was going to say football. That was embarrassing. Basketball stickers on the refrigerator. And inside here is Cool Whip. Cool Whip. If you're Stewie Griffin. And in the freezer is definitely a head. Nope. But it's by Gibson. Debbie Gibson. After she stopped singing, she made refrigerators. Fun fact. Another deep fryer. I thought that said icon. It technically does, but not on purpose. I-C-O-N, icon. Oh, there's all these coat hangers, but no Western themed costumes lying around. So I guess it's pretty lucky that I wore my own. I'm always fascinated by lopsided, broken ceiling fans. Turn the heat off. It's a nice day out. No one ever leaves me anything inside the cupboards. Lousy vandals. I don't know if I'm not going to walk on that. I'll go around. Wait a minute, that room looks really cool. Oh. It's got like trees. Look, right? You see them, the green trees. I want to see what that is. I'm gonna have to go walk on this. I'm doing it anyway. I'll only fall like 2 feet. I think this was like a shooting gallery. That's exactly what this was. That's so cool. Like, I think the guns are right here. And yeah, you see the mechanism and everything. Like, probably ducks went by in the water and birds came out of the trees and you shot them. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my gun out. I figured I brought this thing. I may as well get as much use out of it as possible. And somebody else did the exact same thing I'm doing because there are Nerf gun darts on the ground right there. So somebody else is just as lame as me. Somebody else was smart enough to bring props. See, look. Nerf dart. And there's another one right there. And I don't think they had Nerf guns in the Wild Wild West. Ooh, the Pepsi machine. Obviously, this is the snack bar. I keep getting phone calls in the middle of my awesome explore of Frontier Town. And it's all spam phone calls. Oh my God, vintage refrigerators. I love them. I'm sure everybody's checked inside. Ooh, that felt cold. Thought it was plugged in for a second. These were for ice cream. That stored vanilla, that stored chocolate. I'm kidding, of course. It's a Frigidaire. There's a lot of refrigerators in here. Didn't they learn anything from the episode of Punky Brewster where Cherry got locked in the refrigerator that you're supposed to remove the doors? Not one abandoned building has heeded that warning. But I don't think your typical urban explorer would crawl into one of those and shut the door. But you never know. Oh, good. I wanted a Pepsi. Ooh. Gotta turn it on. Oh my God. I love it. Of course. Oh, wait. Keep it off. No free refills. Is that the, ooh, the Electro Freeze. That's so cool. I love the Electro Freeze. Is that for ice cream or is that for slush? Who cares? It's awesome. The old Electro Freeze. I'm acting like I've come across a lot of these. This is the first time. I've never seen one of these in my life. Oh, it's ice cream. Ah, oh, tons of switches, tons and tons and tons. Oh my God, I'm in switch heaven. This is so incredibly amazing to me. There are so many switches for me to fiddle around with. Maple syrup. I thought this was a fidget spinner. Could be one. The worst fidget spinner ever. It's probably something that goes to the toilet and I'm fidgeting with it. That door keeps opening and closing. because there's a ghost here. There's a lot of ghosts here. Wind ghosts. There is so much to see here. I didn't expect there to be this much stuff. Is there a carousel in here? This would have been a good spot for a carousel. Is that the church? Is that the other side of the church? No. Maybe. Is it? No, that's just some other building. I don't see the steeple. Well, we can't cross the bridge. Bridge is out. Let's see what's going down over here. Okay, these are a bunch of stables. I don't know why, but like I said, stables are boring. But this looks so cool. The earth is flat. The earth is hollow. Oh, that'll make a good picture. Hold on. We don't really have to go in all the stables, because I think we all know what a stable looks like. It looks like that. Every one of them. Even the ones over there and over there. So you're not missing anything if I don't individually go to each stable. See? So we can actually save the camera footage for something more interesting. Not like everything about this place isn't super interesting because I absolutely love it. Oh wait, since this is a horse stable, I can put Woody and Bullseye in the stable. What? Like I said, I brought props. Why wouldn't you bring Woody and Bullseye to Frontier Town? This is their turf. This is a stable. This is where Bullseye belongs. Shut up. Bleachers. They probably put on a show here, and that's where the, I don't know, judges sat or the announcers sat up there, and whatever the show was here, and the audience was there. Wow, that was a big area that's now very overgrown. Like, all these trees were obviously not here. Like, this was probably the rodeo show, or the where they'd lasso a horse and all that. Yeah, definitely. So I put my camera on self timer and I ran over and sat on the bleachers and see that board? When I stepped down, I went through and the board went up, and I think I got a picture of it, so I will include that when I edit this. Because I'm dying to see what it looks like, because I totally fell through the bleachers. But I don't even mind because I love this place so much. There's a tape player. Very old equipment over here in Frontier Town, but still modern for the Old West. Oh, I think this is a covered bridge. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's a well intact covered bridge. And where does it lead? It leads to whatever this is. Building number 50 billion. Oh, I'm totally taking a selfie in that lounge chair. I'm so, hold on. I need to take a selfie in that lounge chair. Oh, ooh, it's like a sawmill. Or, yeah, wow. It's a mill type thing. Yeah, sawmill. This is pretty cool. This is really cool. There's a scorecard. Is there mini golf? There must have been. Where's the mini golf course? I gotta find that. I don't remember ever seeing a mini golf course in pictures. It's probably buried underneath lots of poison ivy. Oh, look at this lamp. That's cool. Turn off the sawmill. It looks like this was the last log they split. Pretty cool. I'm just here because I really needed a plastic knife. Oh, good. I can fend off any homeless vagrants that wander into Frontier Town. I can challenge them to a duel. My plastic knife and my cap gun. 2 points. Oh look, soup's on. Did I go in here? No, this was the building that I couldn't figure out what it was. Ooh, it's got a creepy little door. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Let's open it back up. It's got a cage. Okay. Oh, I gotta take a selfie in that friggin' cage. I wonder what that was for. There's a staircase. That's super dangerous, but I'm gonna climb up it anyway. And it's wet, so it's probably rotted. Oh yeah. A homeless person was living in this. Well, you can tell how long this garbage has been here because look. There's actual Kodak film. Nobody buys Kodak film anymore. And there's a digital watch. Nobody wears those anymore either. Well, I'm sure they do, but. Huh. And a horseshoe, 2 of them. And Crayola markers. Look at me, I'm at Frontier Town, like rummaging through vintage garbage. Absolutely going up here. Oh, it's the little tower. There's a tower on top of this. It's probably gonna be like bats up here. Oh, this is cool. Oh, it's like the lookout because it's a frontier. Right. You can watch for the enemy on all sides. That is so cool. I can spy on the construction workers if I could see them. I can make sure no one's coming here to ruin my awesome good time at Frontier Town, because if you hadn't noticed, I got this place all to myself. I didn't know if other explorers would be here. It's very early in the morning though. This is really cool. Here's a little 360 of me inside the lookout tower. My hat's kind of lopsided because A, it was a cheap hat, and B, it's from crashing through all the bushes and shrubbery around here. Kind of warps the hat. But I still look like I belong right here at Frontier Town. Okay, it is time to go back down. Come on. Little tiny spoons. Very collapsed roof. Fireplace. That's the tower I was just in. I was just in that. There's a building there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of little huts all along here. Oh, there's so many of them. Let's do, oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will do a quick on-camera tour of each one. Hold on. This is cabin number 1. Oh, it's got a little stage. Oh, that's so cool. I want to go on that stage. Maybe this won't be quick. Okay. Yeah. I was going to make this really quick, but now I'm going to stay here. And there's costumes. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's like a sexy barmaid costume. That's a barmaid, like little French waitress apron thing. That's funny. Good evening from the Frontier Town stage. Did y'all hear the one about the cowboy who died with his boots on? Yeah, he didn't want to stub his toe when he kicked the bucket. This thing on? Anybody? You're a great audience. This is so gross. This hairbrush I'm using as a microphone that I found on the ground has hair in it. This is cabin number 2. Oh, all of these are really cool. Glad I went in these. Protest illegal dictatorial operations of the Adirondack Park Agency. That's boring. Spindles with giant spools on them. And there's, you put your gun in there. Mine's out there though. Or it's a finger trap. Western tooth extractor. Cash box. Empty cash box. Cabin number 2. Cabin 3 is a death trap and has no front door. That's what it looks like inside. See? I'm not going in there. Got any sarsaparilla? I'll take a nice tall sarsaparilla. Anyone here? It's like this place is abandoned or something. Cabin number 4. It's like a cafeteria cabin. I'm being prevented from moving forward into cabin number 4. I guess I'll limbo. Ooh. Very dangerous floor. Ooh, really dangerous floor. Okay. Cabin number 4. Here, just for you. Cabin number 5. There it is. Cabin 5. My favorite one was the cabin with the stage. That was pretty sweet. Number of times I've fallen through the floor here, 7. Number of times I've done it on film, 0. That's the Frontier Town Attack Shack. I guess we should check it out. It looks terrifying enough. Oh, eh. And then there's like a corral over there. I think it's the other side of the one we already saw. Anyway, check this out. This is pretty cool. While I was taking a selfie over here, I noticed that this must have been the old county jail, the old Frontier jail, because look, there's a little jail cell in here. See, look, it's got the, well, I can't explain why that looks like a trough, but I think it's the bed for the prisoner. And there's where, how many days left he has in jail, I think. Like maybe there were bars on this door. Ooh, fell through the floor on film, first time. Anyway, there's the jail cell. I'm just gonna assume that's a jail cell. I don't know why this bed looks like a trough for hay, and it's got hay in it. But, oh look, someone else brought caps. That's so funny. Look, those are caps to a cap gun. Ooh, almost fell through again. Okay, let's leave here very carefully. This is the back of those 5 cabins. I don't know what that is. It's like a batting cage, but why would they have a batting cage? at Frontier Town. Probably animals were in there. I don't know. I don't think I went in here. Nope. It's like a ticket booth shack. Oh my God, this place seriously does not end, because I don't remember this building either. This one's kind of set off from the others. There's cabin number 6. So, this was Frontier Town, and this was also incredibly awesome. This was probably in my top 5 of favorite places I've ever explored. I have had Frontier Town on my list of places I wanted to go to for a million years. Like, since the days of the Wild West, I've wanted to come to abandoned Frontier Town, and I am right here, right now, and I just explored the whole place, and it was everything I thought it would be and more. If you want to come here, I suggest you do it quick and do it carefully, because I think they're preparing to get rid of it. They're building a whole new Frontier Town over there, giant campground. They're calling it Frontier Town. And I'm assuming they're going to want to get rid of this because it's pretty dangerous. Because my second piece of advice for visiting Frontier Town is watch your step, because I fell through the floor numerous times. It was only about a 2-foot drop, but my foot went through the floor several times. My goal has been fulfilled. I've been to Frontier Town, and it was awesome. There we go. I think I'm out. Out of shots, out of time. I'm really not out of time. I spent 3 hours here. 3 solid hours here. That's how great this place is. So, I hope you enjoyed my little tour. It wasn't really a little tour. It's going to be a very long tour. This video is going to be long. So I hope you watched it all and that you liked it. And I will see you at the next abandoned place, which will also be awesome because I already know what it's going to be. So I will see you in my next video. One more thing. If you come here, look for the church, find the cross, and I'm going to hide this Easter egg right over here inside that little nook covered by that piece of wood. So, look for the cross, go to the right, and look inside the wall of the church, and you will find my secret Easter egg and claim your prize.